Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today Hasbro revealed promo images for previously announced and pipelined Star Wars The Black Series, Battle Damage Darth Vader and Commander APPO, both from Kenobi Disney Plus series. As we already knew and we see it here again, window package is back and inside we can see the figure. Now the funny thing is that if you are buying custom or bootleg Black Series clones from AliExpress, chances are you already have APPO in your collection. In fact, there are 3 versions of APPO that you can find there. So now Hasbro is finally giving us the official figure of this character, and this is indeed a different figure than the one from AliExpress. Because of bigger shoulder armor and the way that the knee armor is positioned on few promo shots, I'm guessing that this official one will be on the new Phase 2 Clone Trooper body, which means updated look and articulation, and they are giving us another clone with removable helmet, so that's a huge plus. We can see that APPO will come with standard 2 weapons, a blaster and a longer rifle, as is usual for clone troopers. On the side art of the box there is a beautiful illustration of APPO with a Jedi Temple Hall in the back, and few other 501st clone troopers while executing Order 66. When we look at the figure out of the box, we can see that there are paint chipping marks on blue parts of the armor, but the rest of it, all white parts, are clean, without any damages on it. So that's something that always looks strange and could be a minus for some collectors. I'm not sure why Hasbro does that. Either go with damage marks across the whole armor, or don't do it at all and make it all clean, but it is what it is. The unhelmeted head sculpt looks good. It's a kind of generic clone head that is probably glued inside of every trooper helmet, but now we can see it painted. There are few scars on his forehead, so that will distinguish him from other clones. All in all, the proportions look good, and this APPO is a figure that I will try to get for my collection. But now we get to much more anticipated Battle Damage Darth Vader, or as it is officially called on the box, Duel's End. And yeah, a lot of collectors were waiting for this version. I would say ever since not just Kenobi series, but from the time of Rebels show, right? Well, the wait is over and we are finally getting this version of Vader. Just looking at the figure in box, it looks beautiful. Terrifying, but beautiful. Side art on the box is also great. We see Vader with his helmet cracked open and mountains behind him because that was the environment of the planet where this battle took place. For the accessories, he's coming only with his lightsaber. I always say that I would love to see some alternate hands, a fist or maybe a force pushing hand, something like that, but unfortunately that's not the case. This is the Vader body that we saw a few times before, but the main thing here, of course, is the new head sculpt. And man, does it look spectacular. If the final product turns out to look like this, it will be one of the best head sculpts that Hasbro made for this line. Look at that crack on the helmet and how the edges are melted from a lightsaber hit. It looks amazing. And then the most important thing we all wanted to see, the Anakin head on the inside. The red Sith eyes, the burning marks, the angry face expression. When you see the face from the side, it really looks like Hayden Christensen. The helmet has red lenses and it's hard to say, but I'm assuming that his other eye will maybe be visible through that lens. Hasbro did an amazing job on this one, and a thought just came to my mind. Maybe I'm not familiar with whole expanded universe and Legends lore, but tell me if I'm wrong, did Vader always had a lightsaber scar on his head? My figures are boxed away at the moment, so I can't check to be sure, but haven't all previous Vader figures had lightsaber scar on his head underneath the mask? I feel like it was always like that. We see that in The Empire Strikes Back as well, right? So where did he get that scar? It's not a lava burning mark, and Kenobi didn't give him that scar in Revenge of the Sith battle. So does that mean that that scar is from this battle from Kenobi show? Am I just rambling here about something that's all well known and talked about, but I had my head in rough and irritating sand that gets everywhere? I'm sure that's the case. Anyway, back to the figure. Man, that head sculpt, it's amazing. Can't stop looking at it. And that's not all. Hasbro also resculpted his chest box figures and made it damaged so that it's accurate to the show. They also made a few scissor slices at the bottom of the cape so that it also looks battle damaged. That's a nice touch. As mentioned before, the rest of the body is reuse, and based on his gloves, I think that it's a less desirable A New Hope Vader body. Most people prefer Empire Vader because of a bit better articulation, but Kenobi Vader is closer to A New Hope, so that's expected. So these promo shots of the Black Series Battle Damage Vader are coming out right after Bandai Tamashii Nations revealed their version for the SH Figure Arts line. We are getting a lot of Vaders lately. A reissue of Rogue One Vader by Mafex is also coming out at the end of this year, so yeah, a lot of options. We have a Vader for everyone. Both of these new Black Series reveals, APPO and Vader, will be Target exclusives for you guys in the US. The price will be $27.99 US per figure. For us in EU, it will cost a bit more. Pre-orders will go up on July 14th, and the figures are expected to be released in fall of 2023. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys in this video. These were my thoughts on new Black Series Commander APPO and Darth Vader, duels and promo images. Now I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about these figures? Do you plan on getting them? I'm kind of sure that you do, especially Vader, right? But what do you think about the work that Hasbro did on these figures? Let me know down in the comments. This is the second video released today on my channel. The previous one was planned and it's episode number 300, and I wanted to share with you a few bloopers from some of my recent posing videos, so if you want, check it out. A lot more content is on the way, so stay tuned. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see ya in the next video.